Okay, hello everybody. ToGF Strat video. So I had some really good strats on this tower, so I'm just gonna show them here to help anybody who's grinding this. Anyways, this spinner, really the first difficult part of one, so just turn in and land on top of the ladder. And this jump I have a really good strat. So just align on this part of the stud texture, turn to the middle, and it's a muscle memory grab. But that way you don't hit your head on that part. Also, this jump up one is pretty difficult, but align like here, this top quarter, and then jump off and turn. It becomes consistent eventually. There's also this conveyor, so just hold W against it and jump here with A. I never really struggled with that. Floor 1, rest of floor 1 is really easy, so floor 2, there's not really any jumps I can give a strat for, aside from this one I guess. So just, you can go out a lot, like this stud texture, turn a bit, and just do a long jump. Also, wrap on this the one you're not on the left one. The left one is, like, really hard. Also this truss jump to the truss, I mean. Just align in such a way you can jump and grip it by only holding W. You don't even have to turn your camera. Other than that, floor 2 is pretty easy. Floor 3, so there's this pink button here. I would not recommend doing it. I would just drop down to the start of 3 here and redo 3. Then once you get up to this net, it becomes button progress. You don't have to redo the pink section. But if you do want to do it, so this first jump is just camera control. If I can actually wrap well. Please. Okay. No, can I? Yeah, this part just never got consistent. No, okay, I'm wrapping into the wall. It's annoying. So I give that. And this jump, you just go out, back in, flick your camera and tilt a bit out, and then go back in. This one, don't tilt out, but go straight and hold W. And this one, tilt a bit out, and jump like that. No. And this one, again, tilt a bit out, tilt back in. This jump's really annoying. Really annoying. But yeah. There's also this section here. Oh, by the way, for this jump, when you try to get on here, you can either tilt in like that, but I just like to go here and climb it. I find it much easier. And here, when you jump to the cylinder, it's a high jump, but flick over here. That way, that doesn't happen. That would be sad. Okay, so 3 outside. It's really the first hard part of the tower. So this first jump, I line up backwards until this stud texture. Then I turn forwards, turn a bit to the side. Make sure not to press W, and then just wrap. It's muscle memory. Line backwards up here, go a bit in, and do the jump. There's also this jump, which is really hard. So just make sure you're like around here, and then just wrap well. That's all I can say. Turn well, like that. Also for this jump's quite long, but make sure to aim for this part right here, instead of not the corner, but like the middle around here. That way you don't get bounced off. Something like that. This jump, just do it backwards. This one, do it forwards. There's an invisible ladder there. And this one, you just go like around here and turn in. It's pretty easy. This jump I always found annoying, so just inch yourself out like this. That way your camera isn't blocked. Otherwise, when you do this jump, if you do it from like back here, your camera's gonna get blocked, and that's annoying. Let's jump right here and just do it forwards. Like all the sphere cylinder jumps in this tower you want to do forwards. This is a 3-stud stickout raised by Chu, and I failed this way too many times. But yeah, 3 outside, pretty difficult. It kind of gets consistent eventually. Floor 4. So first part is this netted low roof section. Once you get to here, then just use alignment keys, bump your head and jump. And don't fail the head hitting. And then here, just align like this. And then you need to climb this part, so just turn a bit and you should climb it. Also here you can get flung, so just keep that in mind, and don't get flung. Now this button section is pretty easy. I already got all the buttons, but for this jump just don't wrap in into like this part. Okay, it's not working. But basically these two parts are separate, so don't wrap into like that. Don't wrap into them. Just wrap up and around. The stick out, in case you have trouble with it, you can just go from here and do it like a long jump like that. Or you can just, do the cylinder strat. This jump, I have a good strat for it. So you want to go out until you pop up like that. No, you want to actually be right before you pop up. So right here, and then do the jump. I've never failed this in a real run. I have no clue why I'm failing it now. This jump, just don't jump here, because cylinder physics and you can get flung out. That happened once. This jump, this is a GBJ. So just go like top left of the cylinder, top right I mean. Turn a bit to the right, and just do the jump. It works, it's fully consistent. And for this jump right here, don't hug the wall. You can get very easily RNG. Like just bounced off. This is 2 separate parts somewhere, I don't know where, but you can just get bounced off. So just turn out and do the jump. Now the other 2 jumps, this one on 4, just edge yourself out. And then, yeah, don't go out too much, otherwise you'll just walk off. Or at least I will. So like this, and then just turn. I mean, you don't have to do that turn cleanly. Just try to go somewhat straight manner. And this cylinder jump. So I have 2 strats for it. One of them, just go until you pop up. Like that, and then jump. That way you get more height. But that just stopped working for me. So I do it like this, go forward, and ghost mode, and jump sideways. Of course, the wrong strat is failing me, but like that, basically. Other than that, rest of 4 is pretty easy. Floor 5, there's only 2 jumps. This one, you can just align, and then do the jump, climb the sphere. And this jump is somewhat long, so I like to just climb this part, shift back up, and then do the jump. Okay then, floor 6, hardest floor of the tower. This floor is really hard. Like, it seems like you just get here and you only have to do 1 more floor and then you're on the red floors, but it somehow doesn't work that way. Okay, so the first outside, okay, so this conveyor jump actually. I struggled with this one quite a bit, but just hold W against the spinner until like half your body is sticking out. So to the fact where you can even shift off like that and fall off. And then just one of those times, just wrap with W and A. Okay, so the outside, outside's really hard. Like this was the main thing I failed on floor 6. So first jump, you just have to wrap really tightly. Like once you get to this point, you already need to start turning it a lot. I like to pretend, firstly, that this isn't climbable, so I have to turn really fast, and only towards the end turn in to climb it. So like that, somewhat. And I didn't even have to climb it that time. But like that, basically. This jump, try to climb the corner of this stud, and only hold W when you're climbing it. That way you don't get bumped off. Of course, you have to be somewhat closer, like that. Also, this jump right after the outside. If you do lodge this, you're just gonna get sent right back. So I highly don't recommend that. So you just have to make sure you're straight and then turn in towards the end. This next section is all pretty easy. Like there's nothing interesting until in the low roof section. Wherever it is. But where is it? Oh, okay. Okay, so jump. I jump with W and A, like hold W around the wall so you stay really close to it while wrapping. That gives you a lot of distance. This jump, I also have 2 strats for this. First of all, you can just go down until like this part, the bottom of your torso is level with the top of the stud. Turn, and then just jump like that. You can also just go off to the corner, like slowly get yourself to the corner. In case this happens, just turn slightly and you should climb it again. It's really weird, but just annoying. That's why I recommend the other strat. But just go here in essence space. That way you get downwards momentum and easily land that. Same thing here, tilt a bit, and after you jump off, just start holding A. These next jumps are really simple, just downwards momentum. Like that. Okay, so 4 sets stick out. I don't have a reliable strat for this. I failed this like 10 times, so. But right now, 2 strats seem to be working somewhat well for me. First one, go into the middle of the stud, turn out, and then just left the wrap. That's the one I'd recommend because it's the most skill-based. If I can actually do it. Not like that. The strat I used in my run was just going until the very edge, turn until you sink in. You want to turn a bit more, and do the wrap. Like on the edge of the stud, turn, and then a bit more, and then do it. That's somewhat consistent. I know some people just jump from the top here. I don't find that consistent. I also have the strat where you go here, right alignment key once, turn around, face back, and then turn to the very edge of the stud texture and just do it. But that's not terribly consistent. Other than that, floor 7, there's a few jumps. So ladder flick right here. It's very scary, but I would just go up until the edge and then shift flick like that. And for this one, also shift flick, so the wall doesn't stop you. I mean, not that hard, honestly. There's also a few jumps on the pink button. You have a jump power for this. This section right here is an insta-killing game, but for this jump, start from the back, turn out, and then jump. That way you don't hit your head. In here, jump from about the middle, and then climb. It's just a long jump. This jump is really long, but you have to turn a lot. Other than that, get normal jump. like, jump down. No. Wait. Okay, there we go. Other than that, floor 7, it's just like gonna take you an hour. It's very annoying. So floor 8 in the GBJ. This first jump, just lodge it. If you don't know how to do that, then if you're completely sideways and hold D or A, it'll just stay in, and then turn a bit and hold W as well. And you should go forward. In case you do fail this, by the way, and get up here, you can high jump up to here. I'm not sure if it's legit or not, but something like this. I've done it before, not in the run, but like that. See, I climbed it. There we go. And then you can just redo the jump. These two elevators, next two elevators are really hard. This one, just to the edge. I would turn in a bit more than you think, that way if you fail it you can save. So just try to cut it really tight, time it well, and just turn a lot. This one, just go out quite a bit. I don't like being on my arm, bouncing on my arm, but like around here. And then just time it and turn well. There's also a strategy I know where you can dodge this jump. Like this. And then flick out. I never needed that, to be honest. There's also this jump right here. So do this in first person. Like line around here. Okay, if you go too far, it'll fall off. So like around here, turn quite a bit. Okay, no, actually, middle. The middle between these two studs, turn quite a lot. And then just do the jump. There's also this jump, but just flick your camera in at the end. Now 9 outside. It's over here, yeah. This jump, so this jump's just long. For this jump, I like doing downwards momentum, but go down like 2 or 3 times first and then do the downwards momentum. This one, just go into the corner and then do the flick. This pink button's not too hard, but this truss bounce at the end can be a bit annoying. So you just want to jump out more than you think, and don't hold jump at the top. So like that. First don't hold a jump at the top. Like that. In case you are running low of time, you can just jump to this trident and walk around, don't jump off, walk around, and redo 9 outside. Also this con jump, just go here, tilt in a bit, and do the jump. It's not difficult. You can also do this backwards, I know. There's also this, these parts of 9 are native, but there's this one jump right here that I found super annoying. So it's like a very weird fit-in type jump, so just do it backwards. I find it much easier that way. And as for 9 GBJ, it's really easy, I actually feel. I'm just over here to get the button to unlock 10. These jumps are a bit hard, like this wedge wrap. Just make sure you turn in. Just keep turning, basically. And you'll land it. This button jump is really annoying. I would even dare call it the hardest jump of 9. If you don't have T-pose. But just keep slowly going out. One of the times you'll get it. Like that probably would have gotten it. But yeah, don't go too far out or you won't be able to make it back. Also on the way back you have to do this gameplay. This one, don't turn a lot or that'll happen. I had to learn that the hard way. So just turn a little bit and then do the jump. This jump, just flick a little bit. And then you're on floor 10, which has a few hard jumps. Like this one right here, to the red, legal red. The part's right here, so just, I found, don't try to go for the corner, go a bit out, and then turn with the W and A, D, I mean, W and D. There's also this jump right here. So just jump in place. You can see where the wall is over here, and then turn sharply. And one more jump. So like right before the teleporter. Can't find it. Okay, it's right here. So for this one, just go back, like a line straight. I don't do any fancy wall boost stuff. Just go here. Jump somewhat late, not too late. Can I get on the... please? Okay. And just turn really sharply, like 190 degrees really sharply. And if you lodge it, then just you can flip back in. That's the most consistent way I found of doing this jump. And then you beat the tower. So, anyways, hope this helps some people. Found these strats worked really well. If you have any questions, like about some jumps I didn't cover, just let me know. And yeah, good luck beating this. You can definitely do it, trust me. It's not that hard as it seems. So yeah, ciao.